In this video, we're going to look at how to get out of credit card debt. Australia loves to spend on plastic, that much is for sure. There's over 8 million credit card holders and 16 million credit cards in use. And together, we've amassed a huge credit card balance of $51 billion. That's the equivalent of $3,200 for every credit card account. Now, of that 51 billion, 34 billion is accruing interest, and much of that just goes straight to the banks. Now, how did we get to this stage? Take for example Andy. He's been using his credit card for the last couple of years for everyday expenses, a couple of emergencies here and there, a few home improvements, and some travel. Most of the time he pays off his card, but slowly the balance that he's carrying from month to month has crept up, and now he's got $3,200 of credit card debt. Well, now it's time to do something about it. Credit Card Compare are here to help you with 4 general ideas to help you pay down your credit card and get out of debt. The first step is to resolve to do something about it. There's no point getting all worked up about the news or getting stressed out when your credit card bill arrives every month and then doing nothing about it. You need to change your mind, and maybe that's why you're watching this video, is that you're gonna do something about it. Become the treasurer of your own household. Don't wait for somebody else to fix your problem. You need to fix it yourself. Step 2, you need to start actioning things now. In order to successfully turn the tide on your credit card debt, you'll really need to have a budget. I know it's not a very nice word, and it's gonna involve a little bit of work. But once you've got it together, you'll figure out where you're overspending and where you could maybe divert some money towards paying down your debt. Now, if you're in a relationship, you're married say, you need to get your better half on board. Otherwise, this is going to be an uphill struggle the whole way. After you've put a budget together, the next thing you can do is to use a free comparison website like Credit Card Compare and compare cards. You wouldn't believe it, but even though there's record levels of credit card debt, most people still don't do this. So if you're doing this, you're way ahead of everyone else. You might be surprised to see what's on offer. Step 3, you can do a balance transfer. Now, you can't borrow your way out of debt, but you can pay less interest and fees on the way to becoming debt-free. Essentially, a balance transfer helps you to speed up the whole process and pay less. There are lots of balance transfer cards available, and any good comparison website like Credit Card Compare will even show you how much you stand to save if you're to move from your card to a new card. Now, if you've got multiple cards, then you need a little bit more strategy to help figure this out. If you trust yourself, then you want to tackle the card with the highest interest rate and do that one first. Mathematically, you'll save the most with interest. However, if you feel like you need a bit of encouragement to stay disciplined, then you should probably attack the card with the least amount on it, regardless of its interest rate. So that way you build up momentum, you pay off that one, and then you move on, pay it off, and so forth. Step 4 is to pay off as much as you can month by month. Now, there's a lot you can do when you get to this stage, and you can divert money from savings, you could pause your savings plan, you can sell a bunch of stuff in a garage sale that you don't want or chuck it on Gumtree and put the proceeds from all that into paying off this debt. Now, here are 3 mistakes that you want to avoid on your way to clearing your credit card debt once and for all. Mistake number 1, don't spend on the balance transfer card. You want to use this 0% window and pay off as much as you possibly can instead of adding new debt to the pile. The second mistake that we see people making is that they don't watch out for the revert rate. So that means after the 0% interest rate has expired on your balance transfer, it's gonna balloon up, it's gonna reset or revert back to the purchase rate or the cash advance rate. So you're looking at either, 18% or 20% on average. The third mistake that you want to avoid is trashing your credit report. Essentially, your credit report is the track record of all your credit activity, mobile phone payments, credit card repayments, home loan, personal loans, everything like that. And banks look at this report when they're making assessments on whether they should lend money to people or not. So as you're on your way to becoming debt-free, you want to make sure that you're remaining disciplined in paying off your credit card as much as possible on time every month. That's it. We hope that's really been helpful. And if you have any questions, please just get in touch.